Hello again, Art 1 students. This is Mrs. Didowick again. We are going to learn our fourth and final type of line drawing today. Today's line drawing is going to be called a blind contour drawing. So, what is a blind contour drawing, you wonder? A blind contour is a contour drawing showing the outer and inner edges of an object without looking at your paper while you're drawing. And you will also try to show as many details as possible. So you get to see here my teapot that I did another time here with a blind contour. It's not a perfect teapot, but it is a blind contour. These are fun drawings because I've been teaching you to observe, draw from your point of view, get your hand and your eyes moving at the same time. So whenever you start drawing at the top of the pear, your hands at the top, and you're drawing slowly around. And I've been teaching you to draw that way. So now we're going to be drawing only from observation of our object and not looking at our paper. This is a fun thing, but I do want you to try your best. You can pick up your pencil for this, but if you pick up your pencil, you're not really sure where to put it back down. So some people like to do the blind contour drawing as a continuous line drawing, as a blind continuous line drawing. It's up to you. Now, guys, I'm going to have to trust you since I'm not watching you. I've got to trust you that you're going to actually only look at your object and not your paper. So this is a test. And you're also going to trust me that I'm going to be looking at the object and not my paper while I'm doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my pear a little bit further away, move my paper a little bit further over here to try to make sure that I'm not peeking, okay? So again, this is really important now because you have to find a spot on your object to start with and a spot on your paper to start with, and that's going to be the last time you look at your paper until you're finished. All right, so here we go. Plus, guys, this is not speed drawing, so make sure you take your time. This is not a rush, not a race, because you need to be making sure your eyes are moving around the object at the same rate or same time that you're drawing that part on your paper. So I think I've got back up there to the top of my pear somewhere. Now I want to add the stem in. Notice the stem is not just a line. We didn't talk about this before, but the stem is not just a line. It is a shape. So you want to make sure you make it a shape. All right, guys, I think I'm finished. Let's see what it looks like. And there is a picture of my pear using a blind contour. Remember, I drew the pear without looking at my paper and only looking at the object. So the pear was easy. Now let's see what it looks like when we do it with the teapot. So I'm going to try again. I'm going to have my paper over here a little bit. You might not see all the teapot, but I'm going to try to get it in there as much as possible. All right, so again, I'm going to find a place on my teapot to start with, and I'm going to make sure my eyes start at the same place. So if I'm going to start back here, I wanted to start all of these drawings the same place so that you could see like how they all work. All right, so I'm going to start, and now I'm not going to look at my paper anymore. So I'm going to go around here, get the ellipse for the center on there. Don't want to pick up my pencil, so now I'm going to come around and do the bottom part of my teapot. I'm going to go ahead and make this little lip down here while I think I'm somewhere close to it. Don't want to pick up my pencil, so I'm going to come back around here thinking that maybe this is where I'm supposed to go. I'm not too sure. And then I think my handle starts around here. And then I think the black part of the handle starts around here. And then I think the other part of my handle will come down here somewhere. You want to get as many details in here as possible. There is this little circle here, so I'm going to put the circle in there. And then I'm going to try to make the spout and the little lip around that. And sometimes you might find that you're drawing and then you go off the paper. That would be the only time that if you feel that your pencil or pen went off the paper, that you would look back at the paper. All right, guys, I think I'm finished. I'm going to pick up my pencil now and see what I did. All right, there it is, guys. There is the blind contour of the teapot. It looks very different than the contour drawing that we did. It looks very different from the continuous line drawing that we did. It looks very different from the gesture drawing that we did, but it is still a pretty cool drawing. And the cool thing about these blind contours are they are great to help you build your observational skills. They're really not so that you can see how terrible you draw, but it builds your observational skills, and these are also great starts for some abstract work. So if I wanted to, I could use this as a base for an abstract still life that I might want to do. Okay, guys, as always, as the last 3 drawings, I have posted the pear again to this assignment and the teapot to this assignment. I'd like you to label the top of your paper with blind contour drawing and write the definition, which is a contour drawing showing the outer and inner edges of an object without looking at your paper and showing as many details as possible. Make sure you put that on the top of your paper. Draw the pear on the front of your sketchbook paper and the teapot on the back of your sketchbook paper. Take a picture of both of them and be sure to submit them to the assignment. And now we have covered the 4 types of line drawings that we'll be learning about. Next week, we're going to do the same thing, but with multiple objects so that we can practice some more. Okay, guys, happy drawing. Talk to you next time.